Hello guys, so finally let me present you Cobra Siege 8 Air Series bolt magazine, and it consists of two parts. Rear part, which is actually a magazine itself, and it has this top locker which is pushing bolts down, and then there is a frontal part which holds bolts together, and then this rotating item which in loaded position holds the bolt from the top, so those will not fall out. And then here is one small item which can fixate bolts from the bottom at the moment when you elevate the top locker, because at this moment there is no pressure on the bolts, and if there would be no fixation from the bottom, those bolts would just fall through this hole. So next thing I want to tell you is about this Picatinny rail. As you might notice, there is a big elevation, and there will be challenges with zeroing the firing line and the aiming line. So for that reason we're gonna ship it in two alternatives. One Picatinny rail would be absolutely parallel to the magazine surface and to the shooting line, and one will be converged for 1 degree, and as a result this would give zeroing in 10 meters for standard optics. And this is standard optics installed here, and as you can see you can easily load bolts here without interference with optics and without actually bending it aside. So also what I want to tell you is about package content. So what we're gonna send this rear part and frontal part, and also screws required for mounting, and also hexagons that are required for mounting. Also here we include the rear slider system, which is avoiding jamming. So this Sage is actually a clone of Cobra RX adder. So if we don't do anything, so those bolts can also travel too much back and jam in the magazine on reloading. So we have here also elastic rear slider, a bit different from Cobra RX adder, because the string position for Cobra RX adder is just 1 centimeter to the back, so it can push more hard on the rear slider. So Sage is more gentle in that sense. So the structure of this rear slider is a bit different, but idea remains the same. It never lets pass the bolt certain line. So guys, let's do some shooting. Just before we do some shooting, so let me pay your attention to this small extrusion here. It's made by advice of one of you, and it's made here as an iron sight. So if for some reason your red dot will be dead, so you will be able to aim by this extrusion and a small item here. So this kind of a backup aiming system. And yeah, let's do some shooting. So I would recommend to put it fully up, because that way bolts always go as much as possible down and closer to the string. Jamming is not possible because the rear slider is not letting the bolt cross the line. So let's do some shooting. Still, you need to check visually the bolt, but just to be sure that all is tip-top, because nothing should actually happen. And let's shoot one more. And more. So you can see that everything is kind of very stable. And I'll probably shoot all the bolts now, just so I can show you dry fire protection system. So as you can see, there is a last bolt, and if I will try now to cock it, so you see that top locker meets the string and nothing is happening, so I cannot cock empty crossbow. So that's pretty much it. What next? So guys, it was pretty much all I wanted to tell you about COBRA SIEGE magazine, and maybe just few words about what our colleagues or competitors, if you like, are offering right now on the market. So first, and you're gonna find all those links to solutions I mentioned just down below the video. So first, very cool solution is provided by Andy Solutions. It's full metallic, and I think it's a real benefit that it's full metallic, so it should be rigid. But I would say that disadvantage of this solution is that it doesn't look so solid as this solution looks. So this magazine looks like it's actually out of the box magazine, I would say, and it's really nice designed. So it's up to you to choose which you like better. And the second solution, I don't know if it's already available on the market, but it's Jörg Sprave's magazine, and it's definitely more technically advanced. It's a downward solution, especially in rear side, because they can bend optics, and they can actually freely change the angle of Picatinny rail. But I think you might not need this, because we're not providing quick loaders for big bolts, and there is also significant advantage of our solution. We're providing long bolts, and Jörg Sprave solution is focusing on short bolts. So my subjective opinion is that it's powerful crossbow, and it should be shooting long bolts. So anyway, it's up to you which solution you would like. If you like our solution, you also can find eBay link down in description of this video, and yeah, if you like it, buy it, use it, and give us your feedback as always. Thank you.